I believe my favorite aspect of STEM is the opportunities that it provides beyond the content area. I think when we think of STEM or science or math in particular, we're so focused on that content, but really what it provides an opportunity for students and even teachers is to engage in communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, but all along that way, building their confidence in what they know within that content.
Science education is super important because it's everywhere and it's constantly advancing and using it to solve problems and figure out how to stop things like climate change or a pandemic. So it's super important to give every child the opportunity to learn more about science and technology.
My favorite aspect of STEM and the STEAM projects are definitely the collaboration that I see happening between students. Where you have one mind, you get an interesting solution, but when you put two or three together, you always end up with a lot of working together and working together to solve the problem, and maybe working together to work out their differences as well. But that is definitely one of the best things about STEAM education for me.
For the longest time, I thought I had divergent interests which would never meet. And I remember that was a big problem when I was writing college apps because I had trouble saying, oh, this is one cohesive thing. But as I've learned more and more applications, I've been, as I was learning in physics, I know how to build my own trombone now. I play trombone. I can build my own trombone now using physics and vibrations, and I can tune it and I can do all kinds of cool applications.
I think it's kind of interesting that I teach STEAM because I'm very much the arts is my background. I love theater and music and drawing and dance and all of that kind of thing. So I grew up very rooted in the arts. My family's very musical, that's how I grew up. And science, math I'm pretty good in, science I didn't really love. So the fact that I teach something that's so rooted in the basics of science is so funny to me because it wasn't my priority growing up. But I think that especially as STEAM education and STEM education has become such a thing, you become aware that science and technology and all that, engineering is everywhere. That in a dance movement, there's body engineering and moving that has to happen, and that there's just art in all of the things that engineers do. It's all so woven together that I think it's interesting to think about it as a unit on itself instead of each career individually.
I'm excited to see what I can contribute to the world, using my STEAM skills.
I'm definitely very excited for the future. I'm looking forward to the things I can do and the things I hope to do. I definitely think there's a little bit pressure given the world circumstances, but I think I work a little bit better under pressure. I think added pressure would only push me to do more.